Definitely going to be a busy day. Rushing to the first meeting at 8 a.m. Remember I told you guys there's this group called Creative Mornings. I am determined to be a speaker at one of these events, so I'm actually meeting with one of the guys that's on the board and got that local chapter started here in Richmond. So we're headed to talk to him now. Phenomenal meeting this morning. Met with Doug. He's one of the people that headed up Creative Mornings here in Richmond, Virginia. I'll actually tag Doug on this vlog, give him a little shout out. Phenomenal guy. If you haven't got a chance to learn a little bit about him, I encourage you to. He may not like that. Now we're actually heading out to do deliveries for Cycle. It is freezing. We have a full day. After our knockout deliveries, I had one meeting that I'm probably going to end up having to cancel because I have to travel back to Charlottesville today to do an event for Richmond Bubble Soccer. Oh my God, it is freezing outside today. Some people really just don't realize how much work you can get done in the car. I had to have a car that had Bluetooth just because I know how much I need to be on the phone. But we just closed the deal. We're working on a deal to partner up with another company here locally and do some advertising. Definitely cuts down on our costs, and it also saves us time because they're going to go out and do the marketing for us. So look at every moment that you have of the day and figure out how you can squeeze the most out of everything that you do. As you can see in the back of the car, there is no more laundry. We're done with that. But now they're getting filled with bubble suits. So I immediately finished doing deliveries for Cycle, and all I had time to do was run the house, change clothes, actually running a bubble soccer event in Charlottesville, Virginia. So now I gotta head back up to Charlottesville today, even though I was just up there. Life of an entrepreneur, I'm telling people. If you desire to be an entrepreneur, this is the type of work ethic that it takes. You gotta keep moving, you gotta hustle. There will be a time where I'm not running around like this, and it's not gonna be too far out, but for a period, this is just what you gotta do. So yeah, I screwed up pretty big. Ran to the warehouse to get the bubble gear, ready to hit the road, go to Charlottesville, and then I realized that I left the majority of the bubble soccer gear up at this facility, the Ozone, that they had an event that they just rented out the bubble suits from us, and I left it up there. And where they're located is in the exact opposite direction of where I'm trying to go. So there's no way anybody can meet me, so I've got to rush up there, grab that, then get to Charlottesville. There's no way I'm getting there on time. And of course, my gas tank's on E. I don't even have time to stop and get gas. One of those days.
Welcome back.
2 hours later.
That was an awesome event. Now finally headed back to Richmond. Parents, teachers, everybody went crazy for bubble soccer. A bunch of parents already said that they want to go ahead and book us for their kids' birthday parties, some churches and things like that. So definitely a worthwhile trip. Fact about bubble suits, I would just leave them in the car, but if the temperature drops below 30 degrees, the bubble suits can actually crack. So I have to take everything back today. gonna show you guys something real quick to show you how hard the hustle is. It's in the game, alright? I literally have been on the road all day long. With the first meeting, doing deliveries for Cycle, then going up to Charlottesville for Bubble Soccer, just getting back to Richmond. It's like 7:49 right now. So I haven't got a chance to do any emailing, any of that today. Let me show you guys something. Touch my inbox for the day. 102 emails. That's just in one day. Alright? So imagine the time I have to spend throughout a day when I get time to answer these that it takes me. So I'm gonna jump in the shower. We get a little time with Holly tonight, but I'm gonna knock out all these emails before I go to bed.